I'm State Treasurer Tim Cahill, Chairman of the MSBA Board of Directors. I'd like to thank you for taking a few minutes to learn more about Hudson High School and our model school program. The program adapts and reuses design elements from already constructed schools, reducing the time and the cost of projects during the design phase. Our model school program has already saved taxpayers tens of millions of dollars. At the MSBA, we apply innovations and common sense solutions to school construction. This saves taxpayers money while providing affordable, sustainable, and educationally sound schools for our children.
Well, I'm Carl Brown. I'm an architect with the MSBA, and behind me is the Hudson High School, which is one of our model schools. It was designed by SMMA, a firm in the Boston area.
My name is John Staplefield, and I'm principal at Hudson High School, and I'm taking this opportunity to show you our building.
The school is divided into two parts. The part on the left is the public portion with the gymnasium, the cafeteria, kitchen, and so on. And then the portion on the right, which is to the right of the main entrance, is the classroom wing for the students. And so this school is laid out in such a way that it's very easily divisible in the evening for the public functions as opposed to the daytime in the classroom functions. So we're inside the building in the central core area of the facility, just adjacent to the front entrance and the administrative area. Behind me is the cafeteria. This is where the students eat, and behind that is the kitchen. So this room is used as a large gathering area for students during lunch, and also in the evening during performances. It can be used as an entrance lobby for people using the auditorium.
Hudson High School's kitchen and mechanical rooms were undersized in order to reduce cost. So when the subsequent schools were built based on Hudson, they are enlarged to their original size. Same thing with classrooms. They're quite small in this building, 800 square feet each. We require classrooms that are more to the 800 or 900 square foot range.
Part of our educational goal is to give students a bigger voice in their school. And if we're going to do that, we need to have some place where we can hear them. So we have some large group meeting rooms. We have a main auditorium. We have a mini auditorium or a mini theater. The end of the gym, we have a dance studio, and then there are 2 pods in the building that can accommodate about 125 students.
This school is arranged in a pod configuration with 3 pods along a central corridor. The pods are surrounded by classrooms on 2 floors, 8 classrooms on each floor. Each classroom pod surrounds this learning area, where they can bring multiple classrooms into a central learning space.
There are 3 areas, 3 pods in the building. Well, around this room on the first and second floor, there's a series of 16 classrooms, 8 downstairs and 8 upstairs.
When this school is adapted to other sites, they can add or subtract classrooms by adding or subtracting pods. Hudson has 3 pods with 2 floors. We use the same plan in Tewksbury, where there are 3 floors with 2 pods. So the building can be adjusted bigger or smaller depending on the number of students and the size of the site.
This is an interior room. There are tech classes on one side, classrooms all around it. Upstairs are science rooms on one side, classrooms all around it. But by putting in the skylights and creating this particular area, the natural light comes right into the room, and you don't feel that this is a barn. Thought I would stop by here just so that you could take a look at how the architects provided an enormous amount of light into areas that are frequently used. Obviously, this is a stairwell from the first floor to the second floor, and at any given time we have 4 passings during the day when 1,200 students move. So this is a pretty busy area. But it's sort of a welcoming area. It's not dark, dingy hallway.
So you'll notice in the library, or the media center as they call it, the librarian's desk has complete visual access to the entire library. And so she can maintain control of the students even in a very large room such as this. Also notice that the tall windows and the great amounts of natural light in the library. This is a typical 1,200 square foot science lab. Typically they're shared with an adjoining lab with a planning area in the middle, which is used for preparation of chemicals and storage of chemicals. You can see the fume hoods here and the Peninsula workstation. So these tables the desks are arranged in the lecture configuration with a central teacher's demonstration table for running lab experiments. When a lab like this is adapted to the new standards, one option would be to push the exterior wall out so that it gains several hundred square feet, 240 square feet that we now allow. And as well, the prep room will get bigger.
quite a bit.
Overall, we have a great community building here, and we're very pleased with how it's turned out.